I did off camera a little bit of cleanup because I figured spending an hour and a half doing this on stream wouldn't make for very cool streams. I just kind of did this when I found some time. I left the truck station here. I don't know why, just a constant reminder of, I don't know, how shit they are, I guess. I'm not really sure. But I got the coal set up. There were 2 other mining nodes nearby, so I've got 3 miners working. And I've got the... not quite tier 2 all the way. Part of the way I've got tier 2 belts. But I ran out of the reinforced iron plates, like, real damn fast. So a lot of this is just tier 1, which is totally fine. And just kind of slowly over time we'll upgrade these. But I got them heading all the way across. Nice and neat, stacked together, coming into the base. You were not kidding when you said it'll be 1 million by next Sunday. Yeah, goddamn. My analytics are so boned right now on YouTube. It's like, wow, your views are up plus 999%. Good job, keep it up. Yeah, YouTube, thanks. I'll just keep doing that, I guess. Whatever the hell it is I did. We got this strange little kink here going on because I needed a 4th line for the 4 coal power plants that we've got, and that's what these all end up leading into. So that took the better part of an hour to get set up, but it's done, so that's cool. I've got also this little archway I cleaned up a little bit just by putting a little bit of foundation down, and I made sure this foundation was on the same grid as everything else because, I don't know, it's just easier to adapt and move stuff around that way if I need to. So we have a nice neat underway through. And that's it. That's all I've really done off camera. So sorry you couldn't give more. Hey, I'll take it. Every little bit's appreciated. I fly over to Germany where I'll be staying for
Good morning, Yeti.
the future this weekend. So every little bit helps. Ecliptics, welcome. Good morning. Thank you for the 200 bits. Today's goal is, well, at some point, this storage facility. But I think I'm going to quickly sidestep that, and we'll see about putting up steel. Has a citizenship thing been approved? Citizenship isn't happening for a while. That's an entirely different beast. This is just going to be a residence visa / residence permit, which requires me to have German health insurance and a basic understanding of the language, as well as enough income to keep myself going, which is like 600 to 700 euros per month, which currently is fine. Just get faster conveyors instead of triple stacking. Generally, yeah, but like this way I can get the upgraded miners, and I can because those are pure copper nodes, and those are already outputting at just tier 1, 120 per minute. So it's already quick as hell, and I can upgrade that to like tier 2 and presumably tier 3, so I can get all the coal that this is all the coal I'll ever need, I think. And I don't really mind saying that. The Minecraft taught me you can never have too much coal, but I think this might be a little too much coal. And this guy is still on standby. This is another pure iron just sitting here, if ever I need that, which could actually be maybe soon, depending on what exactly I need for steel. Ayo Mama AQ, subscribe to tier 1. Ayo Mama, I haven't seen you in a little while, I think. How have you been? And welcome, and thank you. Have I heard of a game called Team Fortress 2? Absolutely. Team Fortress 2 was a little bit of fun for a week or so when I was playing it. What are you really doing this game? Exploit the world for its resources and just kind of chill. Relax, have fun, explore a little bit, make a factory. It's nice. It's good. After a really stressful XCOM 2 Salt Fest, this is something that I needed. So, steel. I think I might have to still do some research. Where are we at with this? Tier 4 logistics. Tier 3? Did I already do steel? Oh yeah, I already did steel, so we're already ready to work on that. That brought me a new miner. And the foundry which I need to make alloy ingots, and I'm assuming iron ore that's been smelted. So smelted iron and coal. Right. So I'll probably have probably have one of these lines fork off. Probably this top one because it clips. Didn't realize it was clipping. That's a bit annoying. And then we can just have you connect up instead. There we go. So one of the that looks a little bit weird. I kind of want to do that all the way across and just have this crazy double helixing going on. Can finally afford it. Been doing exams, so not much time for your stream, sadly. You're old, so it takes some effort. Hey, it's much appreciated. How'd exams go? Fuck, I don't miss that in school like at all. A line merger earlier to balance the belts. Maybe one day if it comes to that. I don't know. For now, it's like we don't. It's just going to the cold power, and we're not. It's like a complete dead stop. It's not a problem. We'll get. Let's see. I was thinking maybe steel could be out here. I'm not really sure, and I might move this space elevator thing. It's a little bit in the way, but I don't know where else to put it. But I'm thinking I could maybe put a steel building out here. I don't know how much room I need. So that would mean the belts. You curve off this away. We'll see what we can do for it. I don't think you can make that stretch. That's a bit long. Oh, maybe you can. And you're not clipping or anything weird. Yeah, okay. And this is just a tier 1 basic belt thing, nothing too fancy. How much does this game cost? It's like... I think it was like around $30 US. It's still early access. It's on the Epic Store. I think it's definitely worth it for the price. If you're into stuff like Factorio, but maybe Factorio is a little too stressy for you because it's a little much sometimes with all like the bugs, like the insect things that are everywhere and stuff. Oh, I see. Because I'm full, you don't do the AoE chop anymore. That's annoying. This game does have wildlife that attacks, but it's all currently defensive, and the combat's really, really basic and simple, and honestly doesn't need to be there right now. But it's a thing. So for that reason, I say that it's a little less stressy than Factorio is. But if you're into that sort of thing, I think this is definitely worth taking a look at. Let's get the factory built first before I extend that. I don't know where I'm bringing it. Passed, you're now a media designer at 37. Took you a while to find something you like, starting a new job today. Nice. Congratulations. Goddamn. And yeah, that's kind of a thing. It's like, for us, where I grew up, and I think probably for just generally most people, they really push the whole what are you going to do with your life type thing pretty early on, when it's like, I haven't even worked like a shitty part-time job. I don't even know how bad the work life can be yet. And they're already like, oh, what are you doing with your life? It's weird to me. They push that stuff real early. So 37 and finally finding something you'd like, I don't think that's an issue at all. I think that's probably actually more normal than anything. Because I can't imagine going off straight from high school at like 18 years old, going off into college, moving away, trying to afford the college by also working some job while you're doing college in something that you may or may not even enjoy for the rest of your life. What the fuck? Yeah, we could build it out a little bit here. Move that pole. Where's that pole even going? You're just going right into a machine. Oh yeah, the limestone thing, right. Just hang out here, I guess. It's hard where you are to get a job after you turn 18. Come to Kentucky. Fuck, we need people to work down here in like a really, really bad way. Outside the Louisville area and Project Zomboid territory, there's like McDonald's hiring people part-time and full-time for like $15, $16 an hour. It's disgusting. The housing is cheap as shit. A lot of the houses are just abandoned. They were hit by the drug epidemic pretty hard down here, and a lot of people just abandoned their house. So there's a lot of that going on. Not to mention also factories, because there's like a big Amazon warehouse nearby. Just generally a lot of stuff. I think it was somewhere was getting some crazy expensive steel mill type thing going on. I think that was like Radcliffe or something. Or no. Brandenburg? I think of Brandenburg. It's nuts though. There's a very, 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 very severe shortage of workers down here. It's a bit far away. Okay, well, if you're ever in the area. Encroaching. What are you encroaching exactly? I guess the space elevator. You got a pretty wide area of influence there, Mr. Elevator Man. Just eat some berries. The parachutes I'll hang on to. Limestone, don't really need the wood. I don't really need. What's all this? Silica? Where did I get silica? What? Alright. Wow, I fit all of that in? I'm surprised. Hello, Zach. Oh, a penny. Thank you much. Still appreciated. What's out this way? Is this little alleyway safe? Does this maybe lead to, yeah. Yeah, it's a little bit what I expected. Need a new home for the space elevator. It could be I just tear all this crap down. And we just build a foundation and put it up here. Some loot from wreckages? Maybe. That's a lot of silica, though. Your friend told you to watch me. Alright. Hi, welcome. On top of an arch. You know? It might fit, just precariously balanced there. Considering it's anchoring a literal elevator into space, I don't think the balance would work out in its favor, but maybe. Oh my god, penny. they're making it rain with pennies. Bonus bits, we're throwing in 10% more bits when you cheer 10 or more with Bleed Purple cheer mode in any affiliate or partner channel. Oh yeah, they got that thing still going on, don't they? Forgot they had that. How long are they doing that for? Was that a certain time limit or until it's used so many times? Or was it whichever one comes first? I think I need to trash some of this concrete. Like, I can just really quickly grab some more. Let me finish doing the foundation real quick for the steel, and then I'll see about putting foundation down for the space elevator, because I'm not doing space elevator stuff for a little while yet. Ideally out to here so I can still have a road going around and also expand the storage if I need to. So we'll see. Oops. Oh, that actually worked out. Okay. Is this big enough? We'll find out. What are we stealing? What? The Bleed Purple thing begins on July 10th, 2019 and expires July 16th, 2019 at midnight Pacific time. Subject to all Twitch terms and policies, including the BIT's acceptable user policy, the BALP. Twitch reserves the right to modify or cancel the offer at any time. Okay. You have 3 internet browsers all watching my stream? Why? Please don't. I do not encourage this behavior. So you'll be coming in... Actually, we could probably get you to drop down a lot. How low can you go? As low as I need you to. Okay. I might be able to just get you right into a window then. Like up here, so... Walls. Wall conveyor, one with a window. Get one on the corner because if I get that iron going and smelting, I can probably bring over a line for that. Here's your 10 bits, get one free. Ah, extra penny. Thank you. Hey, Omami, you gotta run, gonna catch the VOD later. Have fun, everyone. Alright, Omami. Congrats again on the exams and the job. That is pretty awesome. And thanks for stopping in. Thanks also for the sub. There you go, right in. And then the iron. Don't think I think I might just do 2 let's rotate this. I think I might just do 2 smelters and then merge them together on a line instead of doing 4 smelters. There's also the miner mark 2. That'll turn to 240 resources per minute, which I don't want to think about. That's too much. That's too much iron. Actually, do you even fit this way? Can we get smelters in there if I do this? Logistics splitter. Line it up. And then production smelter. That should work. Come on, Godline. Let's go. Ish. I think I'll do the fancy belt for you. Logistics to Mark II. Invalid shape? Invalid shape? Yeah, alright. It's like basically what I just had though, I think. But this time it's fine with it. You're generally fine with that. Okay. Can I scooch you just a little bit so you're not on, like, clipping through a hill? Not a miner. Oh god. Smelter. Yeah, it's still going through a hole. Can I maybe get a conveyor pull just to raise it up a little bit? Will that work? That's not gonna work, is it? No. Look at that. Look at that mess. What is it trying to do? Alright, well, I'll just have it clip through a hill for now, I guess. Oh, it hurts. But oh well. And power-wise... bit of a mess. There. 30 per minute. So we got 60 per minute coming by. So actually, the basic belt would be just fine. And this is when I wish I had lights. It gets so dark at night. What vehicles can I build nowadays? Just the tractor, which is complete garbage. Oh, its pathfinding is terrible. It's so bad. Let's do just that, and then on you, I'll build the merger that you can feed into. Seems a bit strange considering how crooked it is, but it works. So we're fully saturating this tier 1 belt with that. And you guys come into the foundry. That tractor broke your soul. That tractor broke a lot of things of mine. Wait, I need steel pipe. Oh. I need steel stuff to make... Wait, no. How's that work? Okay. I have to make some by hand? Ugh. Give me a yum 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 yum. Not sure how much I actually need. So yeah. Wait, what? It has to be raw. Oh, by feeding ore. Wait. By feeding ore into the conveyor belt. Oh. Didn't I just read this? I'm not sure. Oh my god, TSSIP. What the hell? That's a lot of pennies. That's a lot of happy unicorns. That's gonna make my, No, it's not actually... Oh, there it comes. Some of it, anyway. Oh, God. This will be interesting. What's this gonna do? Pennies and faces and stuff. And there's... No, the bleed purple isn't one. There's a salt. Nice. There's the unicorn hearts. Oh, man. Oh, jeez. And the fun thing with the bits is they have, depending on how much the bit's worth, it has a different weight. So you could throw in, like, fuck, even just like 10 bits probably and just all out of the cup. That is a full glass. Thank you very much. Okay, so we need just the raw. Oh god, 34 more bits. So don't smelt it. I need to clear up some more space. Get rid of some of this. Some of that. Okay. Okay, so I got tons of iron ore now. So you will just right in. So you may as well be the fancy Mark II belt the whole way through now, I guess. And bonus points because it no longer goes in crooked and stuff. It's just a straight line through. Amazing, you'd rather give them to me than somebody else. Aw. Well, thank you. It's hugely appreciated. Okay, this power pole I don't really need, but I guess I'll keep because...
Cup smash.
Cup smash? Oh god. Oh god, is it gonna do it? Is it gonna do it? No? Aw. Why isn't it doing it? Aw. Damn it. Although it doesn't, interestingly, that's not in my activity feed, or in chat, or anywhere. Who just threw money at me? Did that happen, or am I just imagining? Am I going crazy here? Okay. Put down another crafting bench. I'll throw it at the door here. Steel ingots. Yeah, steel beams require ingots, and steel pipes. Oh, also just require ingots. And the encased. Okay, this actually isn't that bad at all. This is actually like pretty easy. Okay. And now someone donates 10,000 bits to clean the cup up. Jeez, I mean, Templar Eris threw that much at me at once. That was, I think that's still sitting at the bottom of the cup. That'll be sitting down there. It's it's like the bedrock of the cup right now. That thing is unbudgeable. Hello, Matty Rarer. How you doing? How many did I need? Foundry. 5 encased and 15 pipes. Okay. So... I mean, there's some pipes. Steel beams. I needed, what, 5 of these? The encased beams? Messed up your sleep schedule quite nicely. Yeah, I know that feeling all too well. It's, that's a thing. Okay, foundry. And I'll need a few foundries by the looks of it. Potentially. Well, no, this just makes steel. Raw steel. So we could maybe overclock it and get by with just, like... just the one. Let me put the tier 2 belt back on. Oops. Yeah. There, that'll work. Can't quite get in there. But you can head over there. Does that work? No, not really. Okay. Okay. So you'd have to be out a little more. Alternatively, I just have you both come into the same window. I could probably make that happen. Oh yeah. And then that guy. You'll have to do a bit of a strange rep, but we can make it. If I give you a conveyor pull just to guide. Right through. And then you can shove over. Pretty much against the wall. That's way too steep. Okay. And you're making steel. 3 iron, 3 coal, 45 per minute. Okay. So next up, as far as coal line upgrading goes, the top line will have to be the speed line. But alright. Let's get the doors in. Get a fancy power pull. I need the quick wire. We're not making quick wire. TSSIP taking off. All right. Take it easy. Thanks for stopping in. You're probably already gone, but, well, just in case. I like the animated emotes that they've got for the bits. I only just recently learned that that's a thing. 1 steel ingot, yeah, just get rid of that. Okay. Put the power right at the doors. And then we can feed it through. Will it reach? Yeah, it will. Okay. That was 1 steel. And power-wise, we're doing absolutely fine on. We're not even using half. Oh, man. And you will... Let's see, would steel we make both the pipes and also beams? This needs 3. You need just 1. So we could go for... I mean, it'd be like a double splitter, I think, really. Like you'd split into 2 splitters, so then we have 4 balance, and then 3 lines merge. Is there plastil in this game? You know, probably. There's plastil in like everything I play. It's kind of wild, but could I do that? And then get a conveyor pull? Nah, you'd want the pull like way out here, wouldn't you? Yeah, I can't even reach up there. I'm sure there's a way I could do that. So then this just like goes up and in, and then across and in. So then I can have 1 output and 2 output. Whoops. That's alright. That's a little too complicated. I don't think it actually solves anything. So let's do... If you input on the side, that just gives me the 1. I think you have to be here. That could work. You got the one there, and then the one around the back can head up to there. So then I've got these 2 sides of outputs. Bullshit, that's too steep. That ain't too steep. You're just not doing it right. No. No. I don't think I can fit it up on the wall. That's asking a lot. We can try it though. Why not try it? What if a floater suddenly arrives? Well, then I think we're fucked. That thing would cause some I don't want to know what those do on the surface. Walls? Perpendicular. I don't think that'll work. Yeah, not. Way too steep. Well, let's move it out just a little bit more. Maybe it just needs a little bit. Yeah. Okay. And then we got 2 outputs. One on that side, one on that side. One of you goes to an assembler. Or no. Just a constructor. The basic one. Oh yeah, I also forgot I could just do the riser thing. Forgot that that's in the game. I always forget about that thing, but that would have worked also. Just the lift. Ancient floaters can now attach to player. think that would just kill you. I think you might notice how much nutrient they're sucking out of you, and just kill you. What if I did that? There's enough room. You'll just straight in to this guy, but let's make that look a little cleaner. Okay, maybe not. That kind of works, I guess. You were... because one of these needed one. Was that just the beam? Pipe? Pipe. And then the other three go in for the beams. Steel, yeah. Pipe. And then these three outputs merge. Ish. I am noticing a slight problem with that. You might have to merge on this side. I mean, where there's a lift, there's a way. What am I doing? And then you have to get in there too, but you can get in. I don't know what I'm doing. I had an idea, and I'm obligated now. Can you, it'll be a little wavy, but oh well. And you don't want to do that. Let's bring this over more. Give you a little more space. Wow, that ain't working at all. This doesn't seem like a very organized idea. What? Here we go. Right? I think that's doing what I wanted to, though, because I had to have all four of these outputs heading over. We got the one, and then we got 1, 2, 3 going in. That's fine. And it merges together, so we got the output is being split into fourths. 1/4 is going there, and 3/4 is going here, because this required just 1, and this required 3. They're not going to be perfectly balanced because the steel ingots just take longer to make, but, you know, at least their inputs will be matched. So, yeah, it's fine. I'm going to scoot you, though, a little bit. Just like that. Okay, let's just power them up. And, are you actually working over here? Ah, right, I didn't even connect you. Okay, that works out. We'll power these. We'll connect the belt. And we'll watch the magic happen. There you go. Took it a minute to get synced up, but for every one that goes into this one, 3 will come into this one. Because this one needs 3 and that one just needs 1. So their inputs are matched. No problem. The only slight issue is that this takes just simply longer to make. That takes 4 seconds to make. You take 6 seconds to make. But that's alright. And then we can overclock you, I guess. And get you both ready for that. So that's making 15 per minute. It's making 10 per minute. If I bump you up fully, how much steel are you getting in right now? You're getting 3/4 of whatever your output is. 30 per minute. Oh god. Okay, you need to be overclocked a lot. Let's double that. No. So you're getting in 15 and you're getting in 45? Yeah. I don't think you need to be overclocked, actually. You are just fine. And you too. Well. Do you need it? No, yeah, you did need it. There you go. Okay. So there you go. That's the 45 per minute, 15 per minute. Adds up to the 60 per minute that you're outputting. Yup. Nailed it. I did it. I did it on my first try. Goddamn. It's beautiful. It looks like it's on life support, but it's beautiful. Oh man, these things are great. I like these. Okay. So your guys' output then, we need some concrete. And probably a second door. Good God, what a run. I ahead of time went ahead and did a splitter. And I made sure that it's got room for the for this guy also. Because I thought ahead. Holy shit. I'll save in case it crashes. Good idea, actually. Because I doubt I can pull that off twice. We need an assembler, right? Yeah. Some of these beams go off to the wire to make stators. We'll do that later. For now, encased industrial beams, which is the steel beams output with the concrete into the assembler. So, excuse me. So we'll have you a little bit sideways like this, I guess. That might give us enough room. And we'll need you to fork out your input, or output rather, Because some of you, I want to go into storage. For both of you, actually. So let's do that now. Oh, come on. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good. And some of you fly off. Out to storage. Which is that away. Maybe not that high. Just something like that, and we'll figure that out later. And then you also out that away somewhere. Which leaves me basically no room for you. So I think actually what I want is you head up and out somehow. And you just up and over this other guy for later on. Your output comes around. And that's that. For these, I think they might have to just face outward into the wall. And we have their outputs then. Yeah, let's actually do that real quick. I think that'll work. I think I got that. Something like that. But then one of you goes beneath the other and runs along the wall, while the other one is just running up ahead. You can probably be synced together like that. It's too steep. Okay. So we shove all this over then. Yeah. Can you guys then? Can you even face out that way? I don't even know if these can get to those windows. Yeah, nah. Yeah, I don't think so. Damn. What about you? How much are you off by? Also, just a hair. Okay. Well, maybe if I get rid of these, then I can still just fit right through the window? Because those risers actually, they take up a little bit of space. And that space I could use doing that. And then we'll have the risers outside then, I guess. Clamped down like leeches. That still works. Okay. And that will wrap around and eventually head into storage. So, continuing on with this. Let's get... I think I might keep you somewhere here. And then a riser here. So you can shoot over to something else. It's just a matter of moving the splitter in a little bit. There we go. Ta-da! Organized chaos! And you can eventually go to... I don't know what. I think you needed to head over to... You needed to head over to wire, didn't you? Copper wire was your current output. Which is directly across the way. Alright, Maddie Rar, thanks for stopping in. Have a good sleep. I think I could clamp you on if I put a window here. Something like that. Yeah, perfect. Exactly like that. What the hell? Yeah. There you go. Be a little more reasonable, would you? Okay. So you... Ta-da! Yeah, not quite. Pretty much just rotate you a little bit, but I like what I got here. Because if I was gonna keep going with that, then we do a stackable. Ish. And help you route. Right? I guess. I mean, all right. Let's just do it the easier way, I suppose. Because I don't know how much space I'm actually going to need in here. As much as I like what I had going on here, I thought that looked pretty sleek. But okay. That's off you. They're heading out that way. Needs to be, I think, a lot higher because these assemblers take up a lot of space. There we go. So some of its output heads on over, and this will mix into copper wire later on. But for now, we still need to get concrete settled. Which is going to be a second window. Two, three, 1, 2, 3. Ugh. That looks a little bit curvy and wild. Just an inconvenience if it just stops at the end of a conveyor. That'd be great if it just fell off. Your game just suddenly chugs to a halt and you're like, where's the frame drop coming from? And you look and there's just a mountain of concrete somewhere because you broke the conveyor belt and forgot to fix it. Yeah, the power lines are assy, but there's nothing... Until they get away from me to be able to put some power through a wall, like in a way that makes sense, the power lines just are what they are. They're impossible to work with otherwise. We have to just deal with that. And there you go. And your output also will head into storage. Right? Need a wall conduit like that R-word game. Yeah, something. I actually put that a little too close, surprisingly. I'm out of concrete. No. Might just go for a double window there. I can't decide. Because otherwise it tries to cut through the corner, so you have to give it a support to force it. It's pretty good, though. And then at some point, I will have you go into a stackable. Which I guess I'll build on a foundation. Because I could maybe use this alleyway for something at some point on the road. I don't know. Because there's still some room out there. And if I do that, you clip through the wall, right? No, not through the wall. All right. Okay. I need sheets and the reinforced stuff. Yeah. Bundle them together. And they can maybe head through a triple wall spot. Somewhere on this. But I'm not sure. Something like that. I think we'll leave that for the moment, though. Are we still working here? You need the beams. Ah. Oops. Right. Because I moved that a bit. And you also... There we go. Now the steel factory is actually working. Okay. Right. I guess temporarily. We'll do some shitting thing like this. So we still get some storage going. So it'll all eventually come round into here. Nice. Hey Boogeyman, how you doing? Yeah, I started playing this because XCOM 2 got really stressy for me, and I was like, you know what? I like Satisfactory doing its free weekend. I want to play more of it. So here I am. I like it a lot. And we're not keeping the storage here. This is just temporarily. So for the moment, that steel works. And we still have a bit of room for expansion. So cool. Let's now, I guess, replace the space elevator. Which... yeah, that'll work. Out this way. Fucking nature here. It was a pretty poopy place to start, considering the considering how much grass and stuff is around. So I was thinking, what, up here was it? I think something like this, if I were to do a big foundation, whatever. Man, that'll be some work. That will be some work. Let's drop off some garbage and see what happens here. Start pumping wastewater into the ground. That'll fix the fauna issue real quick. Man, that'd be great if that was a thing. This iron ore I don't need. The leaves and wood I don't need. I never need that, ever. All those mycelia and petals, I don't think I need either of that, but I'm storing it, so okay. Man, that's nice and full. I think I'm gonna keep holding off with the hard drive so I can get like a really cool research out of it instead of just like, oh, there's an alternative way to make of concrete or something. Excuse me. To make like concrete or something. The beacons were for the tractor, which I no longer have. Let's get rid of those. The wood. What other research do we have to do? Logistics Mark III? Required motors. Alright, that's what we could do. we weren't exactly done yet. We got that line coming in through for copper wiring to mix in. Currently not researching anything, I think, indoors. Let me check that. Yeah, there's still a couple of those work in progress items, like the Mercer spheres are still a work in progress. And this crazy summer sloop thing is a work in progress. We'll see. Yeah, nothing. Supercomputer I can apparently do if I make 10 supercomputers. I don't. Do I have any supercomputers? No, I don't. I don't know why that's on there. Yeah, that's about it though. Yeah, Matt Mercer spheres, yeah. It's kind of a weird thing to have, but I don't know. So I need another one of you big bastards. Because I've already got one up here. Think we're gonna be building another floor. So you're gonna have to go way up high, actually. Like way up high. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Get another story on this. Cause is there room over here to expand still? No, there's not really. I mean, now there is, as we get up over this mountain there is. If you want to have kind of a weird looking building that like clips into the mountain a bit for support. Which I suppose I could do. I don't know, maybe, we'll see. And out of concrete. Is there a way to just like put away everything so I have nothing in my hands? Oops. Oh yeah, I guess just literally just not having anything in my hands at all. Because I've got an empty slot, and I'd like to scroll over to the empty slot. Because we have to build up from the top, right? Let's go up one more. Well, I don't know about that. This is getting pretty tall. Oh yeah, that'll be alright. That'll be fine. But we're at some strange half tile, I think. Awkward. Or are we? It's like 2.5 stripes. Yeah, we're on a half tile. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Okay. So if I have maybe the stairs over here. Is this Yeah, that's encroaching. But if we have just a straight path... Because I don't want to use the stairs. I don't like the stairs. That's also encroaching. Okay. So we'll have to have a walkway turn somewhere over there then. So, right into the walkway turn. And now can we head down? Ooh, oh, that's good. Okay, that works. All right. I also need some copper wiring coming up here too. Where was the wire output? Yeah, right there. That's a merger. I had another wire guy doing nothing. This one. You know, I could almost do it in here. Almost. I think I'll pass though. But you'll shoot out. Out a window. You know what? Let's actually just... I almost don't like these lifts. They're too good. They're too useful. I find myself just like, how can I do this? Oh wait, let's just use the lift. It sort of takes out most of the logistics. Is that just me thinking that? Okay. Seems a bit wild. All right, so where are you exactly then? Because I think that's like the ground floor. So then we'd go with another window there. Yeah, that's too long. Only half tile do the ceilings. Yeah, right. But the ceilings I can move a bit. Because the ceilings... But it seems to be okay. Yeah. Dual walkway ramp. And then a turn. Yeah. That works. Okay. And then we'll need some crazy sort of assembler or something. Get this wall down for a moment so I don't go off the edge on accident. Plenty of room in the front. Can't afford. Okay, well. Generally, though, I think that'll work. Yeah. And we can get that cleaned up a little bit, but I need the rods, sheets. How you doing, the man? Really baby it through here. Hell yeah. I don't think... Yeah, I think I might just have to deal with the S-bend there. There's not enough room to really get it otherwise. Okay, so now we have to figure out what we're doing with this guy. I think just like a really big stacker. Or so. I can't add on to you from the bottom. Well, that's some garbage. How about this then? Because I want to keep this open, but I also want this to be aligned to the grid. But I don't actually want to keep a foundation here, and I don't want it to look fucked up without the foundation being there. That's pretty close, though. That's pretty close. I'll deal with that. Man, again, microgrid, please. Seriously. I need one. The free placement is great, but, like, you don't always want that. It's pretty tall. A little too tall. Okay. Can you? Yeah. Okay. And then can you? All right. That seems okay. We just need to figure out power for you, but that might be as simple as just like throw it in a corner or something here. Yeah. All right. Fuck, it was wires, right? Like, I didn't do all this for nothing? Yeah, okay, good. Whew. For the stators. And then the stators and rotors come together for the motors. Motors were currently being made... I think top floor of that. So I might use the second story of the concrete factory, because I don't know what else I do with limestone, if anything. And we output you back and over. Well, actually, over here, because... Yeah. I might have to do one on each corner of the wall there. But when you split your output, always split the outputs, because you never know. And you super don't need to be a Mark II belt, like, at all. We'll just go with the standard belt for you. Yeah, that'll work out just fine. No problem. Man, you were quick. Jeez. One of you goes to storage. Oops. Wait, what? Yeah, okay. One of you goes to storage, and the other one will come back across into the upper story of our cement factory somewhere. Now it's just raining stators. Yeah, but I think they're okay. They're pretty durable, right? They seem like they could take an impact, especially from that height, right? Fuck, you know what this needs? Like walking bipedal robots that like haul and carry stuff for you also on the ground floor. So you could just like have shit rain down on top of them and they like have to like walk over and climb over all this garbage because your factory is a complete mess. And just like a mix of totally accurate battle simulator physics and and all that. Man, I really wish you'd not be poopy like that. Man, I know how to fix you, but what a ball ache. No, it doesn't have to be such a ball ache. We can do this. Just to get a nice tight turn in there. Do that. Build across. Yeah. And then build a merger short. And then you bend it into the merger. Generally, yeah. But let's move the merger a little bit here. Like that. And then from there. Whoa! Oh, that's precarious, isn't it? Man, that almost bonked me right on the noggin. Okay, and then this wall we can get rid of. Swap over. Look at that. Okay. You just need to come into... I think there will be a window here? I don't know, we'll need to see. Mark 1 for all that, not 2. "100% guarantee you'll need to combine stators and rotors?" Yes. That's why I'm doing this in this building. Because I've got the motors coming out up here. Or rotors, rather, coming out. I think they're being built on the very top floor here. Let me double check that, actually. Because you were screws. And some of your outputs are coming up here. Into, yeah, rotors. Which is not being split. But there's room to do that. But then your output will come out... I don't know, somewhere. We'll just say here. And head across. Don't think I meet OSHA standards. I've been through this. OSHA doesn't exist. It's just a myth. It's a rumor. It's there just to make people work harder. It's not a real thing. Oh god, we got splitters. Fine, so I move the splitter a little bit. There, that's pretty good. Some of you into here. And the rest of you. If OSHA isn't real, it'd be necessary to invent it. If OSHA was real, I'm sure I would have met somebody who works at OSHA. I've never met a single soul who has been like, I work with OSHA. And this is my boss, and this is my badge number or whatever, and I'm here to take a look at your blocked fire exits, and this precarious doorway that hangs out from the compressor room over your break room, that just plummets into a story or two drop. I need to take a look at that and see why that fucking door exists. And yeah. But there isn't. They don't, so yeah. Can we get okay, well you're pretty clean already. But I think I'll still just do a little bit of tidying up here.